CJ says she can step in and make a dent in Taj's place. Meanwhile, Taj is battling. And Denita, I think that this might be checkmate, ma'am, because you forgot about love letters of times past. Y'all's first lady, Denita, she done burnt down the damn strip club, y'all. She is not having it. Mama is on a warpath after firing Taj last episode and gearing up for her One Moment in Time tour, which promptly comes to a halt because Caesar ain't having it. He told you play with something safer, but you ain't hear him though. So he went ahead and filed an injunction to have a judge decide who actually owns all of the songs on this album. He got his little proof that he didn't speak to a few episodes ago, but he got it. He got a handwritten love note from you admitting that he owns all these things, and I'm pretty sure he got some more things tucked. Y'all, this episode was so daggone good. I'm gonna get Denita out the way because she was the least interesting thing of the whole entire episode. She's giving a whole bunch more empty threats. She's popping up doing a whole bunch of stuff she ain't got no business. Her pappy pops up to let them know that he, could have been doing better, and he got somebody that can be doing better. He was doing better when him and his wife was running, and now that Denita and Bishop are currently in place, he ain't too sure about how it's going down. And it's the legend for me playing Denita daddy, even though he giving raggedy as well. Yeah, Miss Denita didn't have too much going on. She was pretty much on the defensive this entire episode, and she ain't getting none of the things that she wants. And mama, you gonna have to be able to learn to play nice with your husband or play in love, because y'all finna be exposed, and not simply by Rbel popping up and trying to get you to admit to all the things that you did to her mama, because there's way more coming for you. Even though I absolutely love this moment, it would have been 100 times better though, Rbel. Like, I know that you don't want to touch the church lady and all that, right? You should have snatched that whole wig off. The Lord would have forgiven you for snatching her wig off on the way out. Like, I get the knocking the stuff off the desk, that's cool and all, but I just wanted her to reach up and grab that curly yacky number 27 and pull that hoe. I just wanted the wig to come with her. We could have left quietly right with the wig in our hand. Now, I do want to give a little bit more time to CJ in this episode, because I didn't in my breakdown for last week's episode. We really get more context on what CJ got going on. She struggled with or suffered miscarriage 6 months ago, and that is one of the things that's also weighing heavy within her relationship, her marriage right now, on top of being in her mother's shadow and all of the struggles that it is to be a part of this Jordan's family and keep this train kind of moving. She feels like she's kind of getting lost in all of it. Nobody's really checking on her. I thought for a split second, y'all, last episode, and again, this is my bad because I didn't talk about this in the episode, but it was something that really did move me. But when her father came and prayed over her and prayed with her, I was like so excited and felt moved, and the words were beautiful. This was all last episode. Again, I didn't bring this up in my breakdown, so that's my bad. But then he had the nerve to talk about something, you healed, and that's it, as if him walking away and after saying that prayer everything was going to be all right. Like, no, she still needs additional support. Yes, the Lord is here with her. Yes, the Lord is going to protect her and guide her, but this is a journey. It is not just a boop, you heal, fix. Like, that's not how this works. And if this show ain't going to do nothing, it's going to show us the hypocrisy and the true lack of empathy that is running rampant through many of these big ass churches that have become for-profit entities. Even though they operated as non-profits, they're really just cesspools for narcissistic, half holy wannabe healers. This is your damn daughter who is struggling mentally, struggling physically, struggling emotionally after having her 7th miscarriage, and all you got for her is a prayer, a bop on the head, and now all of a sudden she healed. This girl is opened up to you with full vulnerability, full disclosure about how she is having deep, dark thoughts, and all you got for her is 1 minute prayer and a bop on her damn head and telling her she healed. This family going straight to hell if you ask me. But, CJ took it last episode, and then we see her again in this episode. She wants to take over Taj's position. She is doing what she got to do, getting ready for the tour. She actually reaches out to the church counselor to talk as well, because she knows that she needs additional support. She needs help. I am looking forward to her seeking help outside of the church. Like, I think that the church counselor was amazing, but she brought up a very valid point before she even started speaking. She was like, all my business seems to make it back to my damn mama and daddy when I talk to people in the church, so I also don't want to do it. Now, the lady didn't confirm that she wasn't going to go run tell that, but she did give some good advice, and she did allow for her to be able to express and release a lot that she was going through. But I definitely would love to see CJ actually get a therapist that's outside of the church, because all of her life is all encompassing in First Kingdom Church and the Jordan family within this church. She needs to start carving out an identity that is separate from the church. And I don't know if stepping into the A&R position, being, musical lead on your mom's tour, and all the other responsibilities that you're trying to assume in this moment, in this time of you're still grieving, is actually going to help you, honey. But moving on, Papa Bishop, what, I don't even know what the damn man's name is. Calvin, I think. Bishop, you a hoe. And not you smashing Tasha, who is, I think, the church secretary at your wife's damn rehearsal. Like, y'all can't find no other time to do this. You just have to be in the deep, dark depths of whatever this damn arena is and getting it in with her. And then you can't even keep it up. Y'all having beef about that. She's talking about something, you supposed to love me. And then we get more information about how Danny was actually blackmailing him. If we find out that he is that man that is on top of Danny in that video, it's going to be hell to pay. You hear me, Bishop? Hell to pay. Because that is utterly ridiculous. This whole daggone family, aside from TAJ, because y'all know TAJ is my boy. TAJ is my boy, but we're going to get to him. This whole damn family, okay, aside from TAJ and CJ, because I'm not going to toss sis out. The damn parents got to go, okay? They got to go. Bishop is running into some random vagina, i.e. Sasha, early in the episode. Then midway through the episode, he meeting with the police chief trying to get information about the case that his ass don't even need to know. And then by the end, he gonna go try to blackmail Caesar and get Caesar to drop the charges. And then he gets his face cracked wide open, because what do Caesar do? Pull out a love letter written by his wife with beautiful, loving, endowed words of just profession and admiration and deep love, and throws it right in his face and says, get out my office while you at it, and you could take a copy. Bishop, you lost this one. Go ahead, cry in the corner, baby. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Now, Taj, this chocolate brother, he just keeps getting better with time. Like, he's just that dude. What did the kids say? Hit me, Neutron. He is giving. Taj is on the rebound after being fired, but he ain't really tripping about it. And Essence, his current girlfriend, pop star, rich girl, yeah, all of that. It's like, bet you could come on and produce for me. I've been trying to get you to produce anyway, so you can come on and produce for me. So he does, and they produce a little pop church adjacent song. It's definitely giving all types of sexual fever. This is not gospel Essence, but we see what you're trying to do here, honey. Now, what's interesting to me about Essence is that she has a man who does not want to engage in sexual intercourse with her, because he is trying to get to know her, and he wants to make sure that the next person he sleeps with is going to be his forever girl, his wife, all of that. Why can't we honor that? She throws a tantrum midway through this episode because the song comes out to be mostly a pop song, not a church song, and he only wants to produce gospel. She's like, you ain't producing me, you ain't sleeping with me, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that, then what are we here for? Girl, like, if anything, you should be growing in companionship with him. Like, you should be learning from him as a person and taking things that you love about him and implementing them into yourself, and then doing the same for him. Like, y'all only been together for 3 months. Can we value ourselves just a little bit more? Just because he don't want the nana, honey, don't mean that he don't want you. Now, this is besides the point that Rebel is over here looking how she looking and being how she being in her authentic self, and he eventually going to move on. But in the time being, y'all don't have to sleep together to benefit from y'all's time together, Essence. I just need you to stop throwing all these damn tantrums and get what you can get from this man by way of growing yourself, maybe spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and let that be that. You ain't got to throw all these damn fits. And you damn sure ain't gotta take the little random ass sex he decides to throw your ass by the end of the episode because he was about to slip up with Rebel so that he comes over here to sleep with you because he really wants to sleep with Rebel, but he just try to take a lesser sin for lesser sin, even though ain't no lesser sin. This show is so damn good. Woo! I know y'all peeped that. He was smashing Essence like he was gonna put it on Rebel, but he had to run about that apartment. Okay, talking about Rebel, she struggles in this episode because she's really trying to hang on to who she is, and she really feels like Caesar is trying to completely change her and turn her into a completely different person. All the while, this is all part of the process of her really getting to know herself, like helping her relinquish all of the bullshit that she has built up as a part of her persona as Rebel, and really get back to who Rebecca BEL actually is, who she has admitted in this episode that she really doesn't even know. I really like watching her because she brings Zyan to the studio at the top, and he's creating additional conflict. And Caesar, listen, more record execs need to be like Caesar, because Caesar makes one phone call and now Zyan is on tour with the Migos and occupying his damn time outside of somewhere other than his record label or his face. He literally has so much patience with Rebel, but he also is very stern, and he tells it to her like it is, and I absolutely love it. He's giving her all of the things that she needs, and then the secret sauce is actually TAJ, who's in the wings. Every single time Rebel has an issue with Caesar, she calls TAJ, and every single time TAJ talks some sense to her, gives her some wise sage counsel, and then she comes around, and then they keep it moving. They knock it out the park and re-recording Rebel's mom's song. It sounds beautiful. She feels like she's making a little bit of headway when it comes to Caesar. She's so happy. Then she arrives home by the end of the episode and realizes that Zyan is going on tour. Girl, it's for good riddance, because Zyan wants you to stay the exact same, and you are about to evolve into a whole nother being. He ain't even gonna recognize you when you get back. When you talk about Phoenix rising from the ashes, you finna be on fire, honey, and we need this for you. So Zyan need to get his ass out the way. Shout out again to Caesar for doing the damn thing when it comes to that. But then bringing us to that, you know, she want to celebrate because she had a very good day. She had a breakthrough. She confronted Denita. She recorded her mama's song. She dealt with some past hurts. She also got to see her mama in a different light because Caesar was able to show her a little homemade video about, you know, her being in the studio. And she probably never even recalled seeing her mother in the studio. This was just such a heartfelt moment. So she wants to celebrate by the end. And Zyan then took his ass on tour with the Migos. So who do Rebel call? Who does she call? Not the Ghostbusters. She calls TAJ cute ass. And don't he come over and they do what they do in reference to talking. I'm talking about talking. Y'all, they ain't do much of nothing else but connect as they have been. They so damn cute together. She brings out Danny's journal, which she's been trying to get Caesar to help her, you know, create a song from, and it's really, really important to her. And of course, TAJ, who happens to be the rebel key to everything, is able to see some of the words, put some things together, bop, bop, de boop, de boop. Okay, so won't you just come on and be her producer and manager? Like, why are we wasting all this time, like playing around with Essence and doing all this other foolery? Y'all are a dynamic duo, so duo already. I'm here for it. I absolutely love seeing Rebel and TAJ on screen together. Their chemistry is amazing. Their characters are super dope. You can feel it like a magnet pulling them together. And the fact that they're not together yet is just tantalizing. And I am totally here for it. Okay. So as you can see, I was very excited about episode number 4. I love the moments with the flashbacks to Rebel's mom, providing additional context for her, and then also just giving some visual strength and power to where Caesar sees her going, and rooting it in a really, really strong and solid past. I love that. I really was into the fight that happened in the studio between Essence and TAJ when they're arguing, where you really get to see the conflict that he's struggling with, and also the position that he feels, or like how he sees himself. That's a black king right there. But y'all let me know what was your favorite parts about the episode in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for checking out my Kingdom business breakdowns. And you know we're going to keep it going with episode 5. So be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification so you don't miss when that video is posted, as well as all of the other dope television series that I am breaking down right here on Erica Vane TV. It's your good sis you love to talk TV with. See you in the next one. Bye.